this is my cell communication project. Acromegaly is the overproduction of growth hormone in the body. To understand how this happens, we must first go through the normal cell growth pathway. Normal growth first occurs in the brain. This happens in the hypothalamus, in which there is a cell called the somatrope. Over multiple short periods of time, the brain will release growth hormone-releasing hormone. This hormone will stimulate the somatrope and resulting into the growth hormone. After growth hormone is released, this will bind to a target organ. The ligand will now bind to the tyrosine receptor Janus kinase, otherwise known as JAK. The resulting binding will lead to the phosphorylation of the existing amino acids within the target organ. This phosphorylation will activate something called STAT. STAT is known as signal transducer activator transcription. STAT will translate the existing gene sequence into mRNA. These mRNA copies are given to ribosomes, which then translate the mRNA into certain proteins. This protein is known as insulin growth factor type 1. IGF type 1 will then bind to the muscle cell and through phosphorylation cascades will develop new proteins. More proteins leads to more growth in the body, and this leads to human growth. So what's the difference in acromegaly? The difference starts in the beginning. At the site of the growth hormone, there will be a non-cancerous tumor. This tumor will apply pressure to the site of the growth hormone. The amount of pressure will lead to a surplus of growth hormone. This high amount of growth hormone will go through the normal cell pathway and lead to abnormal growth